everyone. So I'm going to be picking up where I left off in the last video. I did try and disable my Questy tracker to see how the UI looked, and I really didn't like it. It didn't have my quests on the side here. It did not seem very good. So I re-enabled it, and I'm going to continue to use it for now. The bare necessities. How goes the hunt, Lunacy? This will keep us supplied for quite a while, and preparing it for consumption will certainly keep me busy. Thank you for your help, Lunacy. Constrictor vines. Did you manage to get the constrictor vines? These seem sturdy enough to do the job. Thank you for your help, Lunacy. Your contribution to Bloodwatch's defense will not be forgotten. Culling the Flutterers. When we first encountered Flutterers, they showed few signs of mutation. As the corruption got progressively worse, the moths and other species began to show signs of contamination. It has progressed to the point where they damaged nearly everything they came in contact with. They're amplifying the damage being done by the crystal shards scattered by the Exidar's crash. We have no choice but to begin culling their population in the lands north of Bloodwatch. So the quest objectives. Tracker Lacion at Bloodwatch wants you to kill 10 royal blue flutterers. And I think I mentioned in my last video that I knew there was a quest to kill those moths. That happens to be it. Which is a shame that he didn't offer that quest in combination with the other ones, because the mobs are in the same exact area. But I'm sure they do that on purpose. So looking for that, actually. And then the flutterers. The royal blue moths. I'm kind of hoping that there will be other players farming the aggressive mobs, but I don't see any. So I'm probably going to end up having to fight quite a few of the aggressive mobs that are in between the spawn points of the moths. It's interesting because this one spawns not in a point where it's showing on the map. Maybe the map shows like the most dense spawn points, but still. some mana back. I don't see anybody else in the area questing, which I had the opposite problem last video, particularly in this area. That's okay. They do wield experience and usually some loot that I can vendor, so it's not the end of the world that I have to kill extra stuff. It's just difficult with my mana being so hesitant to refill. Oh, I know I have to kill him at some point, or capture him, I think. I am, what's the word? Resorting to melee damage. I'll get a well-fed buff while I'm at it. For a little bit of spirit. That was a nice little collection of them all there in that spot. I don't know that I'll get that lucky again. Ooh, I do need to make sure I don't run into that elite mob though. I'm a little cornered here. There is some stuff that I need to do up there though, so maybe I can make my way over there. Pretty sure, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I just saw a bear. There we go, there's a blue moth. I want to say there might be more over here somewhere. Getting very close to their encampment though, so I should be a little cautious. Ooh, Briarthorn. I definitely will be wanting that. So I'll need 2 more after this guy. I think the only reason that I'm hesitant to go up to their encampment as I know I'm gonna just be running out of mana left and right. Because they are very congregated. Up there. Which also means that I will be getting a lot of experience on the plus side. So I'll just need one more moth. Let me just check out the map real quick. Death Claw. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up and around over here towards Death Claw. I was just gonna say, because I know there's bound to be a blue moth somewhere along the way. I'm gonna try and dodge around other things. Just to kind of try and naturally regenerate some mana. Oh, there were quite a few moths up here actually. I'm gonna wait to turn that in until on the way back. Wow, there are a lot of moths up here. I should have just came up here. I don't think it's him, no. It's a bigger bear, I think. Yeah. Naturally, he does have bear friends in the area, though. I should be able to just pull him, though. All right. I think I am gonna drink some milk just to have some mana. Because I don't like being low on mana in areas where there is murlocs. Even though I'm trying to sneak past them. I know that there are a couple that I need to kill before turning that quest in. And since I'm going to be hanging out reading that quest, I do want to clear the area so that nothing sneaks up on me. I'm gonna see if he patrols back to the shell here, because I thought he did. Maybe he just does it in a very roundabout way. Maybe not. Explorers League. Is that something for gnomes? I thought so. That grumpy old dwarf was supposed to help me carry my equipment and gather data, but all he does is sit in that strange Draenei town, drinking himself into a stupor. Pilfered equipment. Shh, keep your voice down and don't call attention to me. If the Murlocs detect my presence, the experiment will be ruined. I've already come perilously close to contaminating my data. While I was foraging yesterday, one of them must have wandered too close and discovered my camp. I returned just in time to see two of them carrying off a crate with most of my equipment. It's bound to be in one of their settlements around here, but I can't risk revealing my presence. Are you willing to help? Bring Clopper's equipment back to Clopper Whizbang, who is hiding in a beached turtle shell. And artifacts of the Black Silt. Observations and writings about the Black Silt Murlocs are quite illuminating, Lunacy, but they are just the beginning. I plan to return to Ironforge with items produced by Black Silt rudimentary crafting skills. The problem is that Black Silts carry these items with them at all times, and I can't have their blood on my conscience. If you are willing to help me gather the idols carried by Black Silt seers and crude knives of the Black Silt warriors and shore strikers, I will ask how many or how you came by. I won't ask how you came by them. So, he wants me to do the dirty work for him. Naturally. What was that? Shield. Oh, that was easy. I came by that on accident. I wonder what that is. I could go all the way over there and find out, but maybe it's no, it's on the other side. I don't think I want to go all the way over there just to find like a simple little campfire or something. It's not very good that he's a caster. Oh, there we go. Alright, I need mana desperately. I'm also gonna get myself some water. Today I'm drinking some flavored carbonated water. Trying to cut back on my soda consumption. I gotta say, they have not been dropping any quest items. Oh my gosh. Um, Maybe I'll try going back the other way to the other side of the shore and see what they drop. Not a whole lot better, I see. Let's turn this in while I'm here. Did you manage to find my equipment? This is fantastic. The theft of my equipment has given me more insight into the nature of these murlocs than I could have possibly gained in weeks of observations. I know what I'm going to say in my report already. When faced with the production or products of technology of superior culture, the black silt displayed none of the curiosity characteristic of emerging cultures in humanoid species. It's brilliant. The gentlemen in Ironforge are going to love it. I can't thank you enough, Lunacy. Oh, oh hi. He actually startled me. It's a good thing I leveled and refilled my mana. As nice as he is for dropping a mana potion, where are the quest items? They are not dropping at all for me. I'm actually going to use the mana potion right away. They're sticking very close together. I don't want to swim in the water for my loot, so I'm trying not to go too deep into the water for mobs. First idol. This one might take me longer than I anticipated. Because I think I also need 6 knives or something. I don't know. I think it was 6 knives though, and 3 idols. Oh yeah, here. And they have not dropped any knives. There we go, there's one. Woohoo. think I'm gonna drink some milk for mana. I also have to refresh my buffs as well. Which is like a quarter of my mana alone just to refresh them. A barrel of milk. I could definitely use that. Apologies for background noise. I think my neighbors are doing something outside. So if I mute myself for a little bit, that might be why. I really don't want to go down into the water. I just don't like swimming because I have really bad depth perception. So it's just kind of like awkward. It appears that they are respawning though. Grab these warriors. Get a food buff for Force Spirit. I can't wait until I have spirit elixirs. Usually spirit is something that healers need to stack for mana regeneration, whereas like a balanced druid is more intellect to increase their mana pool. I really could do with either at this point, to be honest. A human paladin? What are they doing over here? Granted, I can't really talk as I'm a night elf, but night elves are pretty close geographically to the Draenei. Which is why one of the quests that I have is to reach out to the night elves and Aberdeen from the people at Bloodwatch, the Draenei and Bloodwatch. Oh man. starting to wonder if the poor drop rate is intentional. I'm sure it is, to kind of stretch it out and make it a longer quest. The seers are all the way out there. I was hoping to get that one, but kind of figured I wouldn't have time to because I have to drink. Is this guy gonna interrupt me? He's thinking about it. Strangle kelp. I'm not even gonna worry about strangle kelp, even though it would level up my herbalism. I don't have the inventory space for it right now. This guy in. Okay, so that's the last knife I need. I need more seers though for the idols. So I think I'm gonna go back over to this side and hope that some are respawned and are generous to drop some. Looks like there's quite a few spawned. Oh, I don't want to pull too many. Gotta get some mana before I bite off more than I can chew. Dang. They're so stingy. Just drop the quest item. Hoping that the background noise from my neighbors is not coming through. I don't know what they're doing, but it's getting on my nerves. Still nothing. Oh my god. If I knew it was going to take me this long for this single quest, I probably would have not done it right now. Completely honest. Shame too, because I probably would have saved this portion for like the end of the video, cut the video, finished the quest, and then just started the next video by turning it in. To it first. He's probably having the same issue. But if he's only killing the seers, then these shore striders are gonna keep spawning in their place over time. Alright, one more. Probably gonna take me another 20 minutes. I'm just kind of trying to skirt around. This one guy is making it hard though. I was really hoping I would just get lucky and it would just drop off of that one. Dang. I don't know how far down. I think this is the end of the line for the Murloc spawns, yeah. Then it's just bears. See one. I gotta take this guy out to get to him though. Safely. And then I'll wait for that other guy to go away. I don't think he wants to though. They want to stick together. Just pull them both. Why not? That was kind of why I drank. I figured I was going to have to pull them together. Hey, he gave one back. I'm going to try and pull him up here. Come on. There we go. Finally. All right. Do you have those samples for me to send back to Ironforge? Astounding. Simply astounding. These are perfect, Lunacy. I can already see them under the glass in the museum in Ironforge. The text for the display is virtually writing itself in my head. Your help has been invaluable in getting my studies back on track. How do you spell your name? I'll make sure it appears in my report as co-author. One of the chaps on the ship gave me this treasure map to cover a gambling debt, but mythology isn't my area of study. Superstitious lot, sailors. A map to where? The crudely drawn map reveals nothing of its maker, but it appears to have been drawn with an unsteady hand. Wavering lines and symbols depict a small pavilion with broken columns located to the west of a partially submerged tower. If the map is to be believed, this cluster of ruins appears to be located on the eastern coast of the island. You have no idea what you'll find, but it is important enough for the map's creator to record. So, quest objectives: locate the pavilion described by the map and search for what the map's maker was trying to record. So I think that's going to be next, but I'll use that since I forgot to earlier. Well, that was quite a long-winded distraction. I did not expect that quest to take that long. So I'll try and sneak back up here, because I know that that crystal is over here. I believe it's that one, or maybe that one back there. It's very populated up here. I was gonna say, there is that guy. I think he's a quest mob for Draenei. I think he's for a Draenei only quest. Let me drink a milk. There are so many patrols up here. I see somebody in that tent too. I think somebody's been through here somewhat recently. Is it this one? It is this one. Lovely. Wait, why did it stop? Oh, my inventory. Good thing I noticed that. Alright, I'm gonna hearth out of here and turn all those quests in. Okay. Lots of things completed. Culling the Flutterers. In time, we'll have to devise a plan for returning the species to its native state, but for now, periodically culling their numbers is about the best we can hope for. Thank you for your help, Lunacy. Yeah, I'm not interested in the attack power, but it does give me more armor, and it is leather, so. Intercepting the message. Back so soon? Have you found the missive? Vindicator Boros eyes the document. This is in Thalassian. Fortunately, I know just the person that can translate. Our chief interrogator, Alicia, is fluent in Thalassian. Take the document to her and see what she has to say. I might as well turn these in while I'm here, since they're piling up in my inventory somewhere. There. I'm a bit busy here, Agent Lunacy. This better be important. Alicia reads from the document. If what this document says is true, the Blood Elves have opened a portal to the Outland. It would certainly explain their seemingly endless numbers. Audience with the Prophet. I need you to deliver the translated documents to Velen personally, Lunacy. I don't trust that deranged messenger. Explain to the Prophet that the Blood Elves are receiving reinforcements from the Outland and that they have a spy amongst the Draenei at Exodar. Velen resides in the Vault of Lights inside the Exodar. Make haste. And let's see which one this is. A couple of them. The final sample. Have you returned with the last sample for my set? Harbinger Mikolas accepts the last crystal from you. That rounds out the set. All that remains to be done is to box them and send them to the Exodar. The Harbinger seems glad to be done with the task. Don't get me wrong, Lunacy. I'm sure the research is valuable, but we're faced with a number of other pressing problems out here. Wanted, Deathclaw. How can I help you, Druid? Well done. From what I've heard, it couldn't have been an easy fight. You've more than earned your reward, Lunacy. I'm gonna put that there. And weave some of these heavy bandages and vendor them. I'm gonna buy more milk. Oh wow, I have 2 gold. I don't think that's enough to be able to afford riding still, but still nice. Donation of wool. Not interested in that. I suppose I will go do this map quest. Oh my god, map quest. I forgot that that was an actual thing. Like 20 years ago. Clear out some of these. Oh, they're low level. In that case, I'm not too worried about them. Perhaps this old journal is what the map is referencing. Examining the book carefully, you conclude that it must be a journal. Its pages are filled with an elegant script differing from that of the map. That the text of many of the pages is obscured by drawings and writing in the map maker's hand. It's nearly impossible to make out the text beneath the map maker's tales of drunken carousing during shore leave. Deciphering the book. Lacking the means to read the book's contents, you think about who might be able to help you separate the author's words from the mapmaker's scrawl. Remembering Argonite Pathias collection of artifacts from countless cultures, you wonder if his experienced eye might be able to help you decipher the book's contents. And since I'm out here, I think I'm gonna go over to the island out here. I was hoping to discover, there we go, that part of the island. Because I'm hoping to get my achievement before leaving here. I am gonna go see. Oh, I see. Well, maybe I do. Those are actual herbs. I thought they were the Ysera tears. Which should be tracked by my herbalism, I think. Oh, a night elf. Restoring sanctity. Not long ago, the once tranquil owlkin of the region appeared on the shores of this island. One by one, they would come to steal the bones of the fallen dragons. I do not know what would cause these creatures such distress, or why they would want the bones of the deceased, but the spirits of the brood have grown restless due to this sacrilege. To the west, across the Crimson Reach, you will find Ragefeather Ridge. Venture to the Owlkin encampments and recover the pilfered dragon bones. You do it. I think he means over here. Oh no, it's over there. I do need to discover that island, though. I'll see if I get a quest to go out there, but I'm wondering if it's a Draenei only quest. Oh, fine. Since you dazed me. They are tracked. It is weird that they're undead dragons. He actually kind of fucked me up. Yeah, come over here. I don't want you pulling any friends. Drink some milk because I'm out of mana. And I'm sure I'm gonna have to fight that little guy. Maybe not. Let's see. Ooh. I was gonna say, I saw the shadow of somebody huge. Captain Edward Haynes. The Blood Curse Legacy. Have you heard of the Blood Curse, landlubber? No, of course you haven't. The Blood Curse is what sunk all these ships. The spoiled, desecrated part of the water here is known as Blood Cursed Reef, a part of the world you never want to visit. I've been here myself for 20 years. Scurvy my foot, I died on these wild shores as food for the dragons. But that's another story for another time. Right now, we have to help the poor souls that are trapped in that reef. They say when the world was sundered, this land cried the loudest. It was here that thousands of night elves faded into oblivion, and in their place rose terrible creatures of hate, the Naga. Obedient to their twisted queen Ashara, they would destroy all that would dare pass through their sea. It would remain this way for thousands of years, until now. The first order of business is to remove the blood-cursed Naga from the reef. Okie dokie then. Swimming it is, I suppose. Oh, he gave me a underwater breathing. I was like, huh, that's weird. My breath bar isn't coming up. Are they all spellcasters? I think so. You guys have to stick together like that? Thing that sucks is you can't drink while you're swimming. So I have to come to shore. I thought that there was a quest to go over to this island because it also has Naga on it. And I assume it's part of the discovery achievement. Oh, I am about to level though, which will bring me to level 20, so after I end the video, I might go to Darnassus to see if I'm able to buy riding. I don't remember how much it is. Just kind of trying to regenerate some mana before pulling this lady. Since I can't drink anything underwater. Hey! Level 20. And it refilled my mana. Um, yes, please reduce the cost of mana for my spells, my main spells. I definitely need that. Even if it is only 3%. A good start, but there's much more to be done. On a ledge of the reef, deeper than where you found the blood-cursed Naga, you will find the hopeless ones, the blood-cursed voyagers, ghosts of those taken by the blood curse. It is regrettable what I ask of you now, but they must be destroyed and their cursed shells brought back to me. Their souls must be put to rest. Return to me when you have done as asked, and I shall give you one final task. I think I'm going to end this video there. Unfortunately, my next one will start with me questing, but we are over an hour, and I do like to break it up like that a little bit. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye!